Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Were you able to start it?
Yeah, I got to question 14. And I feel
Okay.
more confident in this one than other ones, but I mean, that doesn't mean anything. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
I mean, if you just get it in the Excel, they
Yeah.
give you the answers. The only ones they couldn't get were, let's see, which ones were they? Error, and then something else. What was it? Margin of error, question 7, and then the point estimate. I didn't get those. So.
Okay. Those are the ones that I just took the most time on, and so we'll see if I get them right.
Okay.
Like, did you do the upper bound and lower bound and minus those two and divide by 2 in order for you to get the margin of
That's what
error?
I did.
No,
I did that, and I got it
I
wrong.
did a separate formula that they were saying to do all those things. So I don't know if I'll get it right or not. Like I said, I haven't finished. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the subtracting the upper and lower bound and dividing by 2, and I got it wrong. So
Oh,
I don't know. Did you get it right, Taylor?
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it right too.
Okay.
So I wonder, like, if there's something else we were missing on that.
So what did you do, Kelly?
Okay, what I did for the point estimate, if you watch his video, he was saying that it's p. Let me look. The p hat 1 minus the p hat 2, and that's your point estimate. So my answer was 0.031 for that.
What number was that?
Okay.
6. So I don't know if that's right at all.
Okay.
And then
I tried to find that in the book in like point estimates, and I couldn't see that.
yeah,
So I
I'm
guess
like I don't remember what point estimate is, but I went back and I watched his video and paused it a lot. So that's what it says the point estimate was. And then for the margin of error, I did that big old long formula that they had on there. Because they did like the confidence intervals were off of anyway. And so I did the 0.031 plus or minus, is going to be the 1.96. And then I did the big long one of p hat 1. I don't know, maybe it'd be easier just to show you guys the formula.
Okay.
Let me circle it and show you, maybe if y'all can see it. But it's right there. That's the one I did. I don't know if it's right. We're gonna find out.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's the big long one that he had in the video, like he was doing it as he was talking. So I don't know if that's right or not because my math's pretty screwed up. Let me see. So, and so now I'm on 14. I'm hoping to like finish up at some point. But were those the two that you guys had problems with?
So let me see. I think I had a problem with a couple of others. 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Okay. So for 3, that should just be the one where, let's see, you're just gonna divide, so it tells you in the question, it says P1 is the proportion of females in the population who can taste it, and so that's the yes. And so that's gonna be 52 for P1. And I guess to find the P hat for 1, you get that number divided by n. So 52 divided by 7 is the total.
So 52 divided by 7.
70.
70.
Oh, 52 divided by
Do
70.
you see that?
Yes.
See on the chart? Okay.
Okay, yeah, I see it. 52 divided by 70.
Yeah.
And that would be the P hat.
Yeah, for 1. For question 3. But yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 0.743.
Yeah, if you round up.
We round up.
Yeah.
And that'll be for 3 because you're dividing both those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then for 4, you just do the same thing, but you do it for P2, which is the one for the males. So you find like the yes for the male and divide it by the total. Does that make sense?
Okay. So 42 divided by 59. Or 129.
Oh no, just 59.
59. 42 divided by 59.
Yep.
And 0.712.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those right. Like, I'm checking. Like, oh, sweet.
Yay.
Yay, that's at least 2.
Yeah. And 5, what's the hypothesis of is appropriate for addressing the research question? I was confused on that.
I
So
put the
you have to
first
just
one.
click. Yeah. You just have to look back at the question, and it says, at the end of it, it says, is the proportion of females who can taste the PTC different from the proportion of males? So it's not greater than or less than, it's different. So it's the equal sign with the slash strip. So it's just different, not greater than or less than.
Okay, so it's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they usually just tell you in the question.
In the question.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm getting closer.
Yeah.
Yay.
Were there any other ones, Taylor?
Let's look. So just 10 and 11, and that's it.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, there's some food. Okay, 10 and 11.
So word questions.
Yeah, the word questions I was confused on, and
Okay, and so for this, when they said, like, if it's low, reject the HO, or reject the high.
because if it's higher than the significance, we reject or we fill. Yeah.
So the answer, let's see. Yeah, so the answer for 9 is, oh no, I gotta find the p-value, sorry. So you'll just look at the p-value, which was, it's failed to reject because it was greater than 0.05. So if it was lower than, you would reject it. If it's greater than, you fail to reject it.
Okay, so it's the first one then. Fail to reject.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, last question.
Oh,
Sorry, I take pictures of like the video slides to like, refer back to, so that's what I'm looking at on my phone. So you guys are like,
Okay.
why is she looking at her phone when she's supposed to be finishing this stupid test? That's
No,
why.
you're okay. Sorry, if you hear me talking, it's my husband just got home. So.
You can talk to your husband.
And then you needed 11 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes the same with N. It says, which of the following describes the outcome? And so the outcome was that we failed to reject it because we didn't have enough information. Does that make sense? And so we'll say there's insufficient evidence to suggest the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is different from the true proportion. So we have to remember that the question was asking if it's different, not greater, less than, and then we had insufficient evidence because we
don't have enough
couldn't
information.
reject it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so all those kind of connect with each other.
Okay. So kind of like just reading off the question, you just have to like really focus on like what it says.
Yeah,
And-
just make sure you see if it's saying greater than or less than or just different to. And then if we have sufficient evidence, then we can reject it. If we don't have sufficient evidence, then we fail to reject it.
Okay, I got 7, the margin of error one wrong, but I got the point estimate one right. So I can't ever get margin of error. It's so frustrating.
Me either.
Like,
Okay,
it's supposed
well.
to be so simple in my head, and I can't ever get it right.
So what did you get for it, for the margin of error?
I got 0.079.
0.079?
I rounded. Maybe I'm not supposed to round,
Okay.
but it says to round.
Yeah, it doesn't say, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't say. But do we always?
Yeah, but like I thought we just always rounded, but maybe.
Yeah.
Didn't round? I don't know.
Maybe.
Usually
I don't know. So 19 and 20 I got wrong. What did I do wrong with that? Oh, maybe I just read it wrong because it's just word problems. I know you guys were just going over that too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Dumb.
Yeah, we reject it.
So we
And then-
reject it, and then there's sufficient evidence. That's
yeah.
what I thought. Then
That's
why
the
did
third one.
Sorry, I think to myself out loud a lot when I'm doing that. Why did you do that, Kelly?
Yes, 20 is there's sufficient evidence.
Okay, the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Die the same as? No, because it was a less than, so
Oh, no. It would have been
It's
C.
the third one.
it would have been C. That's so frustrating. Okay. I just didn't pay attention. Okay, so yeah, just the margin of error. I don't know what it is.
Okay. And so what formula did you? I couldn't really see it for the formula you used. Or where did you find it? Using the video?
I used it in the video, yeah. Let's see. I still have it opened up. It's the first video, and it's at around minute 3:48 when he's talking about it.
Okay.
And so maybe you guys can figure out what he's talking about. But that's the confidence interval formula, and the margin of error is supposed to be everything to the right of the plus and minus.
Mhm.
That's what I thought it was.
Hmm.
This was wrong.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go try to watch it, I guess, and see if I can figure it out before
Huh. Retake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her. Worst.
I do too. It's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah. I can never get it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Okay.
The timeline is low, but like
We did it and it wasn't right.
9:20.
Let's see if I like it.
I mean, my math just might be wrong. That's
Yeah.
believable.
Okay, we'll try it and then do you want to just end this and then we could text if we figure it out or something?
Sure. Because we got everything else. So, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
go back and watch it too and see what I did wrong.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Thanks for your guys' help and patience while I tried to finish this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Hey.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.